All India Radio presents Morning News. Good morning, I'm Abhishek Mukhopadhyay. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to attend the closing ceremony of the 400th birth anniversary celebration of Assam's legendary war hero Lachit Borphukan in New Delhi today. Election campaigning intensifies in Gujarat. Leaders across political parties make every effort to woo the voters. India's proposal for enhanced protection to Leith's soft-shell turtle adopted at Wildlife Summit in Panama. In FIFA World Cup today, Wales will take on Iran, Qatar will clash with Senegal, and the Netherlands will lock horns with Ecuador. And in cricket, first ODI between India and New Zealand underway at Auckland. DD Sports, Free Dish and other DTH platforms is broadcasting the match live. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will grace the closing ceremony of the 400th birth anniversary celebration of Ahom General Lachit Borphukan in New Delhi today. The Prime Minister greeted the nation on the occasion of Lachit Divas yesterday. In a message, Mr. Modi said this Lachit Divas is special because it marks the 400th birth anniversary of the great Ahom General Lachit Borphukan. He said Lachit Borphukan epitomized unparalleled courage, adding that he placed the well-being of people above everything else. Lachit Borphukan was a famous general of the Royal Army of the Ahom Kingdom of Assam, who defeated the Mughals and successfully halted the ever-expanding ambitions of the Mughals under Aurangzeb. Lachit Borphukan inspired the Assamese soldiers in the Battle of Sarai Ghat, fought in 1671, and delivered a crushing and humiliating defeat to the Mughals. Yesterday, participating in the 400th birth anniversary celebration of Lachit Borphukan in New Delhi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah asked the students of history to do research on 30 dynasties who have ruled for at least 150 years in different parts of the country. He said that the time has come to revisit the course of history for the larger benefit of the people. Mr. Shah urged the Assam Chief Minister to get the books on Lachit Borphukan translated in at least 10 languages.
मैं आज हेमंत विश्व शर्मा जी से अनुरोध करना चाहता हूं कि देश की 10 भाषाएं और हिंदी में लचित बरफुकन के चरित्र को आसाम सरकार ने अनुवाद कर देश के हर बच्चे को लचित बरफुकन पर अभ्यास करने का आपने एक काम करना है.
People of Assam last night lit earthen lamps across the state following the appeal of Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma as a tribute to Lachit. Talking to AR News, Rajya Sabha member and political secretary to the Assam Chief Minister Pavitra Margarita hoped that this initiative of the Assam government would help in spreading the heroics of Lachit Borphukan.
All of us know that Lachit Borphukan is one of the most talented, successful generals of Indian history. But yes, Indian history has not widely discussed, included about the valor of the great Lachit Borphukan. But this year, in a very systematic way, Government of Assam, under the leadership of Dr. Himanta Biswa Sharma, is celebrating the 400th birth anniversary of Lachit Borphukan across the state, and especially the main program is being organized in the capital city of Delhi.
In Gujarat, a high-voltage election campaign is taking place in the state as just few days are left for the campaigning for the first phase of the assembly elections. Senior BJP leader and the Union Home Minister Amit Shah will hold public meetings in Mahura, Jalore, Waghara, Naroda and lead a road show in Nandor today. Union Minister Smriti Irani will also address 2 public meetings in Valsad district. Union Minister Dharmendra Pradhan will campaign for the party candidates among the Uriya people in Surat. Union Minister Parsuttam Rupala will address 5 election rallies in Navsari, Dang and Surat districts. On the other hand, senior Congress leaders Rajiv Shukla and Alok Sharma will address press conferences in Ahmedabad today. Meanwhile, senior leader of the Aam Aadmi Party and Punjab Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann is also scheduled to hold road shows at various places. Our correspondent reports that a total of 167 candidates out of the 788 contesting for the 89 seats in the first phase of Gujarat Assembly elections have criminal cases against them. A report issued by the Association for Democratic Reforms ADR based on the affidavits submitted by the candidates reveals that nearly 100 of them have been facing serious charges like murder and rape. Here is the details.
The Aam Aadmi Party tops this list among major political parties in the fray, with 36% of its candidates facing criminal cases. 30% of parties' candidates have declared criminal cases of serious nature against themselves. 35% of candidates fielded by the Congress party have criminal cases against them, out of which 20% are facing serious criminal cases. The ruling BJP party, which is contesting from all seats in the first phase of elections, has fielded 16% candidates with criminal records, while 12% have serious allegations. With Aparna Khoot, Jitendra Dwivedi, AIR News, Surat.
Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar will address the valedictory session of the UNESCO India-Africa Hackathon 2022 as a chief guest at the Gautam Budh University in Uttar Pradesh today. The hackathon was inaugurated on the 22nd of this month. This annual 36 hours event is a symbol of the close relation cherished by India and its African counterparts and embodies the spirit of collaboration to tackle the common challenges. The hackathon provides a suitable platform, allowing young innovators to find solutions for social, environmental, and technical problems. The participating students get a chance to explore new technologies to solve real-world problems under the guidance of experts. It also serves as a foundation for creating potential startups. Fire broke out at Chandni Chowk area of the national capital last night. Delhi Fire Department said around 45 fire tenders have been rushed to the spot. It said all efforts are on to bring the fire under control. The fire department has urged commuters to avoid roads and surrounding areas near Chandni Chowk and Bhagirath Palace in view of the fire. This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates around the clock, follow us on our Twitter handle at AIR News Alerts. India has strengthened protection to Leith's soft-shelled turtle under the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, CITES. India's proposal for transferring Leith's soft-shelled turtle from the Appendix 2 to Appendix 1 of the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora has been adopted by the Conference of Parties to CITES in its 19th meeting at Panama. This will ensure that legal international trade in the species does not take place for commercial purposes. It will also ensure that international trade in captive bred specimens only takes place from registered facilities, and higher penalties are provided for illegal trade of the species. The proposal was introduced by Director General of Forest and Special Secretary in the Environment Ministry, Chandra Prakash Goel, on the 23rd of November, when the Committee 1 of COP took up the proposal for consideration. We have a report.
Leith's soft-shelled turtle is a large freshwater soft-shelled turtle which is endemic to peninsular India, and it inhabits rivers and reservoirs. The turtle species has been subject to intensive exploitation over the past 30 years. It has been poached and illegally consumed within India. It has also been illegally traded abroad for meat. The population of this turtle species is estimated to have declined by 90% over the past 30 years. The species is now difficult to find. It is classified as critically endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Suparna Saikia, AIR News, Delhi.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has congratulated Anwar Ibrahim on his election as the new Prime Minister of Malaysia. Mr. Modi in a tweet said he looks forward to working closely together to further strengthen India-Malaysia enhanced strategic partnership. Mr. Anwar Ibrahim took the oath of office in a simple ceremony at the National Palace yesterday. He has been Deputy Prime Minister of the country in the 1990s. The second edition of the 75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow at the International Film Festival of India, IFFI in Goa, concluded with the award ceremony of the 53-hour challenge. The competition provided a challenge to the 75 creative minds selected from all over the country to produce a short film on the idea of India at 100 all in 53 hours. More from a correspondent.
The competition was launched on Monday by Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Anurag Singh Thakur. During the tight deadline, 5 short films were made. From the shoot to the final film delivery, the filmmakers worked non-stop to bring their scripts to life. The film Dear Diary, made by the Team Purple, has been adjudged as the best movie. The other 4 films made under the competition are Antardrishti, The Ring, Almost and Sauka Note. All 5 films will be telecast across India on Shorts TV on Sunday at 9 p.m. Ashok Shukla, AIR News, Goa.
In the FIFA World Cup, Portugal captain Cristiano Ronaldo scripted World Cup history as Portugal kicked off the campaign with a 3-2 win over Ghana in a thrilling Group H match at Stadium 974 Doha in Qatar last night. After goalless first half, Cristiano Ronaldo opened the scoring with a penalty to become the first man to score at 5 World Cups in 2006, 2010, 2014, 2018 and 2022. Andre Ayew equalized for Ghana, but João Felix and Rafael Leão scored the first World Cup goals to put Portugal 3-1 up. In the Group G match, Brazil began the campaign with a 2-0 win over Serbia. The match between Uruguay and South Korea ended in a goalless draw. In another match, Switzerland beat Cameroon 1-0 in the opening game. I report.
Brazil have announced their arrival in style. After failing to break the Serbian defense for more than an hour, Richarlison scored twice in 9 minutes to hand Brazil a comfortable win in the end. Vinicius Jr. was involved in both the goals. In fact, he played a role of schemer. Serbian goalkeeper had also made some decent saves, but all in vain. Brazil's decision to go with 4 forwards, Neymar, Vinicius Jr., Rafinha and Richarlison in the attacking lineup paid off handsomely as the South Americans dominated the match and made Serbia work hard every time they went forward. Vinicius used his acceleration to good effect to constantly beat these men, while Neymar, playing in a free role but a well-drilled Serbian defense, kept Brazil at bay in the first half. In another match, Portugal almost crumbling in the end and managed to register a win against Ghana 3-2. Portuguese captain Ronaldo becomes the first player to score in 5 different editions of the World Cup after he converts penalty. What a style to take the shot! He literally mesmerized the goalkeeper. With a fluid swing of his right foot when he hits the ball exactly the way he wants to hit it, it sounds like music. The ball simply flew and burst the net. With Pratyush Ghosh, Anupam Mishra, Sports Desk.
Today, Wales will take on Iran, Qatar will clash with Senegal, and the Netherlands will lock horns with Ecuador. In cricket, India were 101 for no loss in 20 overs against New Zealand in the first ODI of the 3-match series at Eden Park in Auckland this morning. The hosts won the toss and decided to field first. Shikhar Dhawan is leading the ODI team in the absence of skipper Rohit Sharma and vice-captain KL Rahul. Team India's spirits are high as the men in blue clinched the 3-match T20 series against New Zealand 1-0 recently. The ODI matches are available on DD Sports, Free Dish and other DTH platforms. And now for an overview of today's newspapers, it's over to Sarabjit Kaur.
Thank you, Abhishek. Many newspapers have covered the Lachit Borphukan birth anniversary celebrations. The Statesman writes, Kiran Rijiju, Assam CM, recall legendary warrior Lachit Borphukan, Prime Minister to address closing ceremony. The Times of India quotes Union Home Minister Amit Shah on Places of Worship Act as saying, no law above judicial scrutiny. Ex-ISI boss Munir is Pakistan Army chief, played role in Pulwama, states the Tribune. Verify Aadhaar before accepting it as proof of identity, says UIDAI, writes the Business Standard. Ukraine works to restore power after devastating strikes, reports the Pioneer. And finally, Ronaldo creates theatre, history as Portugal edge past Ghana in breathless thriller, reports the Indian Express.
Thank you, Sarabjit. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi to attend the closing ceremony of the 400th birth anniversary celebration of Assam's legendary war hero, Lachit Borphukan, in New Delhi today. Election campaigning intensifies in Gujarat. Leaders across political parties make every effort to woo the voters. India's proposal for enhanced protection to Leith's soft-shell turtle adopted at Wildlife Summit in Panama. In FIFA World Cup today, Wales will take on Iran, Qatar will clash with Senegal, and the Netherlands will lock horns with Ecuador. And in cricket, first ODI between India and New Zealand underway at Auckland. DD Sports, Free Dish and other DTH platforms is broadcasting the match live. And with that, we end the morning news. Have a nice day.